Hello and welcome to Hope is Kindled, where literature lights the way through darkness, where the written word becomes not just a mirror, but a torch. Today's episode is a little different, because today we don't look to fiction or philosophy to guide us, we look to a life lived in radical simplicity, moral courage, and world-shaping conviction. Today, we turn to the story of my experiments with truth, the autobiography of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Gandhi didn't set out to be a saint. He did not write this book as a moral sermon. I won't ruin the experience of reading about his life and experience right now. I will instead focus on what he offers us, which is an experiment, a deeply personal, often brutally honest attempt to align one's daily life with truth satya, nonviolence ahimsa, and service to others. And I will focus on the hope. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, a coastal town in what is now Gujarat, India. In his autobiography, The Story of My Experiments with Truth, he reflects on a childhood shaped by honesty, discipline, and devotion to family and faith. He studied law in London and later worked in South Africa, where his first real confrontation with racial injustice awakened his lifelong commitment to nonviolent resistance. Gandhi's autobiography is not a traditional memoir, it is a spiritual and ethical journal, tracing his growth through trial, error, and introspection. For Gandhi, truth was not an idea but a practice, a path walked every day, in every choice. From his childhood in Porbandar to his transformative years in South Africa and India, Gandhi allows us to walk alongside him, not as passive observers, but as students of the spirit. He writes,
"What I want to achieve, what I have been striving and pining to achieve these 30 years is self-realization, to see God face to face, to attain moksha."
But unlike many who seek personal enlightenment, Gandhi rooted his spiritual quest in political action, in social reform, and most of all, in the tireless practice of kindness. Gandhi's strength did not come from charisma or force. It came from inner clarity and unwavering sense that love, truth, and nonviolence were not just principles, but powers. Powers that could bend the arc of history. He wrote,
"In a gentle way you can shake the world."
And he did. He wore homespun cloth. He fasted. He walked. He served. But make no mistake, this was not weakness. This was discipline. This was mastery over the self in pursuit of justice for all. In many ways, Gandhi is a real-world embodiment of the ideas we explored in Emerson's Self-Reliance. Emerson urged us to trust the inner voice, to act from principle, not popularity. Gandhi lived that creed. He refused to follow unjust laws. He challenged empires with silence, with salt, with soul force. He made the radical seem ordinary, and in doing so, he made the ordinary divine. In One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, we saw Mick Murphy fight the system with laughter, defiance, and ultimately, sacrifice. Gandhi, too, fought a system and empire built on racial hierarchy, economic exploitation, and violence. But his weapon was love. His shield was truth. His battle cry was peace. He wrote,
"Nonviolence is not a garment to be put on and off at will. Its seat is in the heart, and it must be an inseparable part of our being."
This isn't passivity. This is the strength not to strike, the courage to endure blows without returning them, the conviction to resist evil without becoming it, and it's as relevant today as it was then. Gandhi was imprisoned, misunderstood, but he refused bitterness. He believed suffering could purify the soul if accepted in love. He admired Jesus. He found wisdom in the Bhagavad Gita. He respected the Prophet Muhammad. He believed all religions, at their core, pointed toward the same truth, service to others, love without condition, and peace beyond violence. He also wrote,
"The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others."
This echoes Dostoevsky's Alyosha, or Pip's final redemption. It echoes the creature in Frankenstein who yearns not to destroy, but to belong. It echoes even Susanna Kaysen in Girl, Interrupted, who finds her way not by dominating her condition, but by understanding it. To serve with love is to affirm your own dignity and that of others. Gandhi did that every day. Gandhi changed the world. He led the Salt March, challenged the British Empire, inspired millions, and his influence traveled across continents and decades. His methods gave birth to the American Civil Rights Movement, inspired Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and generations of peaceful protesters who realized power does not lie in the barrel of a gun. It lies in the soul. He showed us what it means to live with conviction in a world built on compromise. He wrote,
"You may never know what results come of your actions. But if you do nothing, there will be no result."
In this, we're reminded of Sarpedon in the Iliad, who charged into battle knowing death would come, but believing honor required it. Gandhi showed us we could charge into battle with empty hands and still win. I'll be honest, rereading the story of my experiments with truth moved me more now than it did in school. Because today, perhaps more than ever, the world feels fragile, loud, divided, and then here comes Gandhi barefoot, smiling, serene, and he whispers,
"Be the change you wish to see in the world."
That's not a call to perfection. It's a call to practice, to experiments. We won't always succeed, but the trying matters. The kindness matters. The truth matters. And that, my friends, is hope. Thank you for joining me on this sacred walk through one of the most important lives of the 20th century. Gandhi didn't just interrupt history, he redirected it. Gently, steadily, with love. Next time on Hope is Kindled, we'll continue our journey through Lives of Courage with Night by Elie Wiesel, a haunting but necessary witness to the Holocaust. A meditation on memory, suffering, and the stubborn endurance of faith. Until then, speak your truth with gentleness. Stand your ground with love, and remember, live the journey. For every destination is but a doorway to another. Good journey.